together to secure his business condo. Now, they didn't sell these business condos to any and everybody. But what they did here was try to exploit this man and use him as a poster boy when they were making their grand opening.
Yep, the grand opening.
And they mentioned that they had did all this and that. Unlike a lot of people who would have just let it ride, Mr. Garland stood up and told them that the issue at hand was not the case. The following Wednesday, they closed the deal, and now he's the owner of some commercial property. So that is the reason, and I want to read this to you, what it says. This is encouraging business. This is the fourth one I've done. The other recipients have been the Booker family, Mr. and Mrs. Floyd Booker. That's a story in itself. Gloria McMurtry, who used to own Reflections Bookstore, and the other one was Paul Knowles Jr., who worked on food safety and got some legislation passed. Encouraging business presented to Mr. Garland Norman for his demonstrated courage in the marketplace and standing up for human dignity in the face of institutional racism. February 2013, the 11th Community Judge.
I'm very honored and thank Dan for bestowing this on me. Like I said, we've been knowing each other for the last couple of years, and we had our little battles, but as all people do or families, you get over them for the better. I've been in business for like 18 years now, and all of it hasn't been good, and all it hasn't been bad, but like anything, when you fall, you get back up. And so I have had a lot of falls, but with God's will, I get back up. And I don't have a whole lot to say this evening, but I just appreciate this. And it's when anybody honors you, it's a privilege. And I take this away from you, Dan, and I'm humbled for this. And that's about it I have to say this evening. And thanks everybody for coming in.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
Yeah, thank you.
The other one is Absa. See, this person I've worked with very closely, mostly behind the scenes because I'm such a controversial person and a lightning rod in many cases. But Dr. Haynes and I have worked closely on a lot of community issues. And if you may or may not know, he's the chair of the organization that appeals to the federal government to look into the wrongful death. In many cases, these are black men who were killed on basically false pretenses, and one black woman. And it was because of his level of sophistication that he was